Good afternoon, students. Today we are talking about food markets, mercados de comida, okay? Number one, where do you like shopping for food? Choose an answer from A to D. We have to choose an answer from A to D, okay? A, at a supermarket. B, at a market. C, from lots of different shops on the high street. D, I don't like shopping. Bueno, hay gente que tampoco le gusta comprar, no ir de compras, ¿no? Por mi parte, personalmente yo prefiero ir a un supermercado. Encuentro de todo. Well, you have to choose, depending on your preference. Dependiendo de su preferencia, ustedes pueden escoger cualquiera de estos. Okay, next. Read the article about markets around the world. Luego, answer the questions. Okay, vamos a leer el artículo. Okay. Top 5 food markets. Los 5 primeros mercados de comida. Supermarkets are good for everyday shopping, but food markets are great for fresh food and local dishes. Here are our top 5 markets from around the world. Number 1, St. Lawrence, Toronto, Canada. St. Lawrence Food Market. In the center of Toronto, it's 200 years old. There are a lot of shops here, well over 100, with every kind of meat and seafood. Shoppers visit from all over the world. Number 2, Castries Market, St. Lucia. Naturally, this island in the Caribbean has a market famous for fish and fruit. Buy some bananas for lunch and some fish for dinner. And try the local sauce. It's very hot. Okay, number 3. Kreta Ayer Wet Market, Singapore. There's a lot of different food here, and there's also a great restaurant upstairs. Go at around 6 a.m. and have some tasty noodles for breakfast. Number 4, La Bucceria, Palermo, Italy. There aren't many markets in the world with live music. But in Palermo, musicians play and sing as shoppers buy their sausages and kebabs. It's a great atmosphere. Es una gran atmósfera. Number 5, Borough Market, London, England. This market is 250 years old and famous with food lovers. It's open from Thursday to Sunday. And it's good to go very early. There isn't much food for sale after 10 a.m. Acá todo se acaba hasta las 10. A partir de las 10 ya no encuentran mucho. Ok. Okay. This is the top 10, top 5 food markets. Los 5 más importantes mercados de comidas. This is the article. Now you have to answer the questions. Okay. A ver. Let's answer these questions. What are the good things about supermarkets? All of this is in this article, okay? You can check it. All of this is in your worksheet too. What are the good things about supermarkets? In the article, say they are good for everyday shopping. Okay, so this way you can answer these questions. Si ustedes revisan el artículo, lo primero que dice, supermarkets are good for everyday shopping. That's the answer. Number 2, why does the writer like food markets? The writer says they are great for fresh food and local dishes. Okay, so this is answered this 2. They are great for fresh food and local dishes. What are local dishes? Los platos locales. Acá, bueno, tenemos platos regionales, ¿no? Pero es lo mismo, platos locales que platos regionales, ¿ok? Are the same. So this way you have to answer all of these questions. Check your article and answer, okay? This work you have to do it in your worksheet. Okay, next. Discuss these questions as a class. Ok, tenemos que discutir estas preguntas como una clase, como un pensamiento general, ¿no? Genérico. Do you have a food market in your town or city? What days is it open? ¿Qué días están abiertos? Well, here everyone can answer on your own, okay? De acuerdo a su propio criterio, respondan esto cada uno. Can you buy fresh food and local dishes there? Le hablan de los mercados, ¿no? Locales, ¿no? What kind? What other street markets are in your town or city? Ahí está el, ¿cómo se llama? El huequito que dice, ¿no? What do they sell? ¿Qué venden? ¿Ya? Esto tienen que responderlo con sus propias palabras, de acuerdo a sus propios gustos, conocimiento, experiencias que ustedes tienen, ¿no? Que han tenido. Ok. Next. Look at this sentence from the article. Then complete the rules 1 to 3 with a lot of not much and not many. Ok, acá tenemos que completar esto, ¿no? Vamos a leer primero. There's a lot of different food. Que dice que hay muchas comidas diferentes. There are a lot of shops here. Hay muchas tiendas aquí. There aren't many markets. No hay muchos mercados. There isn't much food for sale after 10 a.m. Esto es cierto, uno de los mercados decía eso. Vamos a leer un poco del cuadro gramatical. A lot of and not much, not many. Okay? Countable and uncountable. Contables y no contables. There are a lot of apples. I don't eat many apples. I don't eat a lot of apples. Do you eat a lot of or many apples? Yes, I do. No, not many. No, not many. Okay. Uncountable. There's a lot of cheese. I don't eat much cheese. I don't eat a lot of cheese. Do you eat a lot of or much cheese? No, I don't. No, not much. Okay. We are going to take a look at the grammar too. Okay. A lot of and not much, not many. A ver. Affirmative, negative, and questions. With countable nouns, I eat a lot of fish. Negative. I don't eat many or a lot of cakes. Question. Do you many a lot of strawberries? Okay. Okay. Here there is a mistake. Hay un error aquí. Aquí es do you eat. Do you eat? Falta el verbo, ¿no? Okay. Do you eat many or a lot of strawberries? Fresas. Okay. This is with uncountable nouns. Con incontables, ¿ya? Well, I drink a lot of milk. I don't eat much, a lot of salt. Do you eat much or a lot of fruit? Pregunta. El uso, use. We use a lot of much, not much, many, and not many to talk about quantity, cantidades. Countable nouns, pero son nombres contables, que se puede cuantificar. We use a lot of in affirmative and negative sentences and in questions. We use many in negative sentences and questions. We don't usually use many in affirmative sentences. Okay? That's these are the rules, las reglas, ahí están claras. Uncountable nouns, we use a lot of in affirmative and negative sentences and in questions, a lot of. We use much in negative sentences and questions. We never use much in affirmative sentence. That's the rules. Note, a lot of, lots of. There is no difference in meaning or use. Es lo mismo, igual, the same. How much, how many. We use how much and how many to ask about quantities. How much, uncountable nouns. How much bread do you want? How many, countable nouns. How many supermarkets are there? Okay, that's all. So, we have to complete the rules 1 to 3 with a lot of, not much, and not many. Use puntos suspensivos with countable or uncountable nouns. What we use? Not much, not many, a lot. A lot. Okay. And the rest, number 2 and number 3, you have to use this grammar box to answer. Okay. To complete. So this is a work for you to answer, to complete. Number 5. Look at the grammar box below, then rewrite the sentence with a lot of, much, or many where possible. Okay? Here you have to rewrite, volver a escribir, ¿ya? La oración. Usando a lot of, much, or many. Solo donde sea posible, ¿eh? Ojo. I don't eat a lot of fast food. I don't eat much fast food. A lot of está borrado, ¿ok? No va. Entonces, ¿qué va? Va much. Ok. Todo esto está de acuerdo a las reglas. Ya, vamos a leer el cuadro gramatical de acá. ¿Ya? A lot of, and not much, not many. Countable. There are a lot of apples. I don't eat many apples. I don't eat a lot of apples. Do you eat a lot of many apples? Yes, I do. No, not many. And the same here, okay? So you have to answer this. For example, there aren't a lot of local markets in my region. Okay? Y tendríamos que reescribir esta oración con a lot of, much, or many. Y tenemos que borrar a lot of. ¿Ok? ¿Cómo sería? There aren't Many local markets in my region. Okay, this way. Así. Todo esto usando las reglas gramaticales que están acá. ¿Ok? Y acá también. Ahí está. Todo eso está en su hoja de trabajo para que lo puedan completar aquí, reescribir las oraciones. ¿De acuerdo a los requerimientos que indican esto? Ok. That's all. Continuamos. Work in pairs. Make true sentence for you with this expression and tell your partner. Okay. If you have a partner, you can do it. But if you don't, you can simulate a partner. Puedes simular un compañero. El objetivo es que trabajes. ¿Qué tenemos que hacer acá? Make true sentences. Hacer oraciones reales para nosotros, ¿no? I eat a lot of, que comes mucho. I don't eat many, que no comes mucho. I don't eat much, que no comes demasiado. Okay. Make true sense for you with expression and tell your partner. Lo escribes y lo lees. That's all. Listen to a shopper at one of the markets below. Which market is it? Okay. We have to discover what or find out, descubrir, ¿no? Which market is it? ¿Qué mercado es, no? En St. Lawrence, Toronto, Canadá. A ver. Ve, acá está todo. Which market? At one of the markets below. Which market is it? Es uno de los mercados, ¿no? Que está acá abajo. Listen to shopper. We have to listen. Pay attention.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like some bananas, please.
These are nice and fresh.
Okay.
How many do you want?
They're quite big, so 6, please.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes, some rice, please.
Mm-hmm. How much do you want? A kilo?
Yes, a kilo.
Here you go. And what about some of this sauce? It's local.
Is it hot?
Yeah, it's hot, but it goes with anything.
Yes, okay.
How many do you want?
Just 1 bottle. Oh, actually 2. I can take one back to England.
Mm-hmm.
And I also need some bread. Do you sell any?
No, but there's a place on the other side of the market. So that's 6 bananas, a kilo of rice, 2 bottles of sauce.
Okay, that's all. Which market is it? Which you have to answer. All the information is here. Okay. It's just one of the top 5 food markets. You have to listen again and again and then you find what is the market or which market is it. Okay. So you have to work here. Okay, you have to listen again and answer the questions. Pay attention.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like some bananas, please.
These are nice and fresh.
Okay.
How many do you want?
They're quite big, so 6, please.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes, some rice, please.
Mhm. How much do you want? A kilo?
Yes, a kilo.
Here you go. And what about some of this sauce? It's local.
Is it hot?
Yeah, it's hot, but it goes with anything.
Yes, okay.
How many do you want?
Just 1 bottle. Oh, actually 2. I can take one back to England.
Mhm.
And I also need some bread. Do you sell any?
No, but there's a place on the other side of the market. So that's 6 bananas, a kilo of rice, 2 bottles of sauce.
Okay. You have to answer the question. Here, answer the question. How many bananas does he buy? I hear 6. Okay, 6. So this way you have to answer this question. Okay, how many kilos of rice does he buy? How many bottles of sauce does he buy? Todo está en el diálogo. Okay, so you have to work. Here, match these quantities and containers to the uncountable nouns. Okay. What do we have to do? Here are quantities and containers. For example, bag, bottle, glass, kilo, pocket, piece, slice, thin. Okay. Okay. What is bag? Bolso. Bottle, botella, glass, vaso. Kilo, kilo. Pocket, paquete. Piece, pedazo, trozo. Slice, una rebanada. Thin. ¿Qué es esto? Un pequeño o una partícula sin lata. ¿Ok? Una lata. Here we have to match. Tenemos que enlazar. Bag. Where is bag? Or number 1. Que es lo que estaba en la última conversión, a bottle, ¿no? Bottle of sauce. Una botella de salsa. Chocolate. Un bolso, un vaso, un kilo, paquete, piece, un pedazo de chocolate. Okay. So you have to work this way, okay? Bread, water, of pasta, of tuna, of flour, of rice. You can use your dictionary, please. Find out one word that you don't know, okay? Tienen que usar su diccionario para encontrar una palabra que ustedes no conozcan. Okay, we go to the next. Look at the question in the two excerpts from the conversation and exercise 7. Which question asks about countable and uncountable nouns? Which asks about uncountable nouns, okay? Aquí tenemos que ver las preguntas. A ver. We have to find first what is excerpts. Excerpts son extractos de la conversación del ejercicio 7, ¿ok? Which question ask about countable nouns and which ask about uncountable nouns. O sea, aquí tenemos que ver cuál de las preguntas hacen acerca de un nombre contable o un nombre incontable. ¿Sí? ¿Cuál es cuál? ¿Cuál es contable y cuál es no contable? O depende de las dos, son contables o incontables. No sé. Vamos a tener que revisar el cuadro gramatical. How many and how much. Countable, how many. Apples do you want? How much rice do you want? So, está la respuesta. It would be sería how many ask about countable nouns. And how much ask about uncountable nouns. Okay? These are the answers here. Okay. Now we have to work in pairs. You know, if you don't have a classmate near, you can simulate one. Pueden simular un amigo, ¿no? O conversar con un familiar en casa. Practicar. Okay. Role play for conversations at a food market. Ask for this food. Take turns to be the shopper. A ver. Conversation 1, 5 apples and some rice. Conversation 2, some bread and a bottle of juice. Conversation 3, 4 things of tuna and 6 slices of cake. Conversation 4, a pocket of pasta and 6 eggs. Ok. 4 conversaciones. Tienen que hacer uno del tiendero, ¿no? El vendedor, shopper. Y otro el cliente, ¿no? Que pregunta. Ok. Ese es un ejercicio que van a hacer en su hoja de trabajo, ¿ok? That's all. Today we finish with the class. Thank you. See you the next class. Bye-bye. Take care.